when they say the time, they're not talking about the actual time.
Yeah.
This is a flavour of time. Don't put your watch there. Say time.
Time. Time.
THYME.
You have a degree.
Yeah.
That's all time.
Nah, this is a joke. It's your boy Mr. C. We're back with another one again. Here, I've got one of those demons, those people that had degrees in the university lifestyle. I saw there was a talent of cooking jollof rice, which I didn't just want him to just be cooking it for all these girls where all they do is say thank you, thank you. We wanted him to utilize it, to be able to show off people this could be a skill that you can learn. Now, if you don't know what jollof rice is, yeah, explain what jollof rice is.
I wouldn't say it's a Nigerian dish, it's more of like a West African dish, basically. And rice is basically the most common eaten food in Africa. And so jollof rice is basically rice with flavoring in it, with tomato in it, with a bit of spices in it. That's just nice. I feel like you should go through the ingredients.
We want to go through the ingredients, alright? No
First
worries.
one is rice. Now, normally you can use long grain rice, but we decided to use basmati rice instead. I know people are gonna hate on that. Chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, garlic, onions, thyme, chili. You can't do food without chili. The thing we actually want to start with is basically you want to make the tomato, the sauce basically that you're gonna put the rice in. So with that, you use this chopped tomato, put some garlic in there, put some onions in there, some chili in there, and you just blend it up. I'm not gonna teach you how to open a can.
Is there a specific reason why they need two?
You want to have the rice to have a bit more flavor. So tomato basically just gives it the flavor and everything.
Yeah.
But if you put less tomato in there, the rice wouldn't be as red.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, bro.
I can cook, but I can't
Cook jollof rice. When you tell all these girls that you chill with, that you're taking them on dates, so what do you do?
What do you mean? What's restaurant for?
So you won't cook for a girl?
Nah.
Are you listening to Mr. CV? Let's blend this one first, because like this is full. Now we're gonna add our onions. You can't go wrong with cooking because no girl can do shakara for you. Garlic, literally every food that you make.
All these ones saying they're demons. They're angels, man.
Never done any go wrong.
And that's it, man. That's how we should
Never
be.
done any go wrong.
They're all queens. He's adding the garlic bread. I said
Garlic bread. So this is the last coat with garlic. Tomato as well. Or tomato. Peppers, sorry. I messed that up. We're gonna add 4.
Are you just making the numbers up, or you're just...
I'm not making the numbers up.
You know exactly how many specifically.
I feel like when you cook, okay, you know what you like in your food and what you don't like in your food. You know how your food, what you want your food to taste towards the end. 1, 2, 3, 1 more. Actually, we'll add 1 more for good luck.
Good luck, Jonathan.
It's the CV.
What are we doing next?
Put it all in here. It's the first thing. It's like making stew first.
If you don't know what stew is just soup, basically. But it's soup that it's got a lot of peppers in it.
You don't want to cook this meal too high because you burn it, then the rice, there's always the risk of the rice not being cooked properly. So you want to be careful and you want to always check it as well to make sure everything's good.
If you have a look, obviously he's blended all the peppers. What did he even blend inside?
I blended pepper, onions, tomato, garlic, and love.
And then after that, what did you pour inside as well? So
I put some sunflower oil, better version. So you have to let this cook. While this is cooking, you cover it up. You shouldn't forget about this. This is one mistake that a lot of people make when they make jollof rice. And add enough tomato puree. So we just let this cook for a bit. We also have to add salt. Never forget the salt. I know a lot of culprits that don't cook with salt. Don't wash rice as well. Some people don't wash the rice because they can't be asked. We just have to be patient now. Let that cook for a while. Thyme going in now.
So a teaspoon of thyme. Remember, not your watch, yeah, the time. Don't go put your time inside and then tell us that's part of the jollof rice.
Normally at this stage, you start washing your rice.
How important is it to wash your rice? Would you say it's important?
You don't know how much dirty stuff is in that rice. So it's important for you to wash it like 100%.
And also with these rice as well, they add a lot of chemicals to it as well. So obviously if you are washing it, obviously you can't remove every single chemical inside the rice. But at least you can try to help
Just
yourself
reduce the
and
amount,
reduce the
right?
amount.
And we're gonna wash it. It's a lot of just gunk that you don't even know what's about. So you want to try and make that water, as much as you're washing it, you want to make that water clear every time. Like we can actually season this stew. This is the part that gets the flavoring of the rice ready. I'm gonna put Maggi. Oh fam, this thing is hard to crush. Hold on, just watch it. I might have to.
See all those gym you go to, you can't crush Maggi. We're adding 3 Maggies inside.
Yeah, 3.
And obviously this is just to give it extra taste.
So you can see the flavour is coming on.
Wow.
It's coming on good.
Nah, the flavour is nice. But we're gonna cook the rice at the same time, or?
No, so the rice, what happens, so we've washed the rice, so we leave that rice there.
Yeah.
So what happens is, once this is cooked and tasting well, we then add the rice, then put some foil in there. So we're gonna basically steam the rice
Alright.
with the tomato. That's how it's gonna come out.
Never seen that done before, but
Nah,
we're learning. We're learning.
CV, different content. We're gonna put the rice into the tomato. This is what I normally do when I'm making jollof rice. So I use this, put foil on there, basically so the rice can steam. Time to put the rice in. So we stir it in. Now is the bit, it's a bit tedious, but it's the bit where the rice begins to cook. Covering up. Just leave it. We're gonna leave it for a bit, and yeah, we'll see you when it's sort of ready, basically. So we'll check up on it again in like about 20 minutes.
It's going so well so far, even better than I thought.
Maybe next time we could do a fried rice episode.
Hey, I like. Hey.
Yeah.
You see, another topic there, fried rice episode. If you want to see a fried rice episode, comment down below and let us know. Or even any other food you want us to try. Don't worry, Chef Sam, I'll get him to be coming as a special guest. We'll be bringing him in. How was uni like for you, man?
Man, uni life, first of all, it wasn't what I expected, to be honest. Like, I think that's probably what everyone thinks. I thought it's just going to be go in there, study. You know, you don't have time to chill. Because I've had my older brother, basically, I've been seeing him in uni and he looks stressed and everything. Yo, when I got there day 1,
Man, let loose.
different story.
Man,
Different
let
story. Now, the thing about uni is like, I feel like it was the best time of my life because I was able to find myself, you know, find what I like doing, what I don't like doing, you know, how to live, how to save money, how to spend money, you know what I mean? So it was more of life lessons rather than what I actually went there for. And I feel like a lot of the life lessons I learned there, I'm carrying it with life for me right now, especially during this pandemic.
I was even going to mention about the pandemic because obviously we're talking about saving money and all these things. Yeah. How important is it? Maybe you might have to save a little bit of money, especially with no jobs as well.
Yeah, honestly, this pandemic has just taught me a lot of lessons, honestly. Like, the first lesson I've learned is you always need to have savings to fall back on. That's what's kept me, you know, saying now, or I'm a student right now doing a master's, so I don't really have an income, I don't have a job or anything, but the fact that I've not been spending money as I've been spending it in the past, because I've basically matured now, I've made a couple of savings, you know what I mean, doing stuff that invest for my future, you know, taking on trading, doing other things, you know, and the savings is what's just kept me like going till now. The second thing is always check up on friends and family, you know. I would say this period I've definitely caught up with a lot of people that I've definitely not made time for in the last couple of years, which is basically my fault. You know, I've been so carried away with life that I've not even been able to just even check up on my friends and see if they're good, and see if they're doing fine and everything. And another thing is just, you need to have time to just rest. And, you know, these 3 months, I know like it's been hard for a lot of people and everything, but I would say a lot of people needed those 3 months just to rest, you know, recuperate and re-strategize. Honestly, you shouldn't overload your plate, and that's one thing that I've taught. Like, you know, it's one thing just working, but what are you working for?
What?
Hey.
I mean, I've started my career yet. I haven't said I've started what I want to do yet, but it's just looking around and seeing what other people are going through and everything. it's just put me in a different light as to what I want with my life and what I don't want with my life. Now, the first thing I've realized was, okay, I don't mind working for someone to get the experience, but ultimately, I want to be my own boss. My dad once said something to me. He was like, "You're either the person like smoking the cigar, or you're the person lighting the cigar for someone else."
What?
I definitely don't want to be the one lighting the cigar for someone else.
Hey.
You know what I mean?
Rewind that part. I have to rewind that part.
Yeah.
This one is a new line we've not heard before.
Yeah.
I've not heard it before. And I'm sure you've not heard it before. So you're gonna hear it again.
Yeah, so you're either the one smoking the cigar or you're the one lighting it for someone else. So it's just more of just take charge of your life. I'm currently in this processes of basically trying to own my own business. So I'm just waiting to graduate in September. When I'm done, I think you can probably see what I'm doing. Let's check on this rice, man. Add a tiny bit of water. So we're just gonna leave it there to cook. Check back for another 20 minutes.
The rice is about to finish cooking, but it just needs a bit more.
Yeah, love.
The jollof rice is now about to be ready.
Wow. Vibes.
It's been a long journey to cooking this jollof rice. So obviously we're gonna eat it properly, and then obviously I'll be able to give you a review of how it tastes. We're about to taste this. Big up to Chef Sam, who's also giving us this delicious, beautiful, brilliant.
If any girl is gonna fall in love now.
Hey, calm down, man. Hey, this is lit. It's actually nice though, still.
Vibes.
If you don't know how to cook jollof, or you want to try to cook jollof rice, or you want to learn how to cook jollof rice, this is the video for you. And you know what? Keep watching. It's your boy, Mr. CV. I'm done for the day. You know what? It's been too long.
Subscribe and like, comment.
Have a nice day. From love, from Mr. CV, to Sam, to everyone that is watching this video. Alright, that's love, man.
I know a lot of you guys are doing all the part, you know.